This tournament is harder than the FNCS, and the FNCS land winner Peterborough and the GOAT of Fortnite managed to not qualify for this event. If we look at the leaderboard, and I can guarantee you that you wouldn't actually recognize anyone. So why is this and what cup is it? Well, it's the Reload Solo Cash Cup, and we all remember the permanent mini OG map Fortnite introduced. Well, now there's cash cups for it, and really good honestly that they have cash cups for it, but it is so busted. Since you can respawn in the game mode, Fortnite has to find a way to make it a reasonable point system in which there isn't too many points given away, and on the screen are the points that are allocated for the eliminations. There are just 3 points given out for kills per game, and that's if you manage to get 12 or more kills. So 1 point is worth 4 elims. This alone makes the leaderboard very competitive.
I'm in the life, I'm too competitive, it's
very close, as most players will get to that 12 or more kill mark and gain the same amount of points, so there isn't a distribution at all, and in return increases the chances of the same points between players, as a placement will be always identical if you win your game. And so many games happening at once, especially in the bigger regions such as EU and NA Central, it makes the leaderboard very saturated. This also makes the leaderboard have either ties, with the players having the same number of points, or 1 to 2 point difference between players, so making it very competitive and bringing the saying every point counts into provision. The maximum points you can get in the 7 games in the Reload Cash Cup is 127, and that's if you win all your games and get 12 plus elims in all of the games. As you can see on the leaderboard right now, 4 players have gotten 126, which is one of the maximum. This is so impressive as it means all 4 players won 7 games, and 6 out of the 7 games they got 12 or plus elims. Them missing out on 1 point is due to elo ranking, as if you do too well in your previous games, Fortnite is more and more likely to put you in lobbies with other winners, increasing the skill level, so the players you face are way harder. To this extent, I just want to touch upon them getting 126 points, all 4 of them. It just shows how perfect you have to be to win this tournament. If you make one mistake, or if you come second once, you're out. You're not going to be able to qualify for the second round, and I'll talk upon that a bit more. Only the top 20 players from the first round will qualify for the second round, where they will actually play for money. The first round is what we call opens, so anyone above platinum rank in ranked can play, and then it's just set lobbies for the prize money. In set lobbies, due to them being really good players and them having basically perfect history of matches, the skill level increases dramatically, so getting kills becomes less important and less doable, and just staying alive is more key, especially if you want to win big money, usually to the high rates of medkits and the players just not wanting to fight at the end. When the zone closes in, there's usually around 3 to 2 players, and which means there is going to be a heal off. And in Reload, and unlike the actual game mode where you can just heal off and until you hit with storm sickness or you run out of medkits you die, in Reload the maximum you can survive is 10 ticks. So if there are 3 players doing the heal off, player with the highest ping will actually always end up winning, and the other 2 players would just die, because that's how the Fortnite algorithm is, instead of it all being random. And here's the clip of that into provision. And in my opinion, this is just all unfair, to be honest. In my opinion, this should just be random, and it should just depend on your luck, instead of it being set in stone. Okay, the person with the highest ping is going to win. So to answer the question, why can't pros qualify? Well, it is not as simple as it may seem. Firstly, tier 1 pros don't practice in Reload at all. They just play the tournament whenever it's on, otherwise they'll actually be in actual battle royale practicing their skills for higher price tournaments, while other players will genuinely sit in Reload practicing their drop maps and their strats. Another reason is pros will just not take it seriously, as this type of money isn't worth it to them to sit there and focus, so they'll just play to troll or read chat, or if they're streaming, have a good time, as they would rather prepare for something like a duo cash cup or FNCS, even better, for way more money. And honestly, it is transferable skills. So if you're practicing for the duo cash cups, you might gonna be doing good in the FNCS as it is on the same map. However, on Reload, you're just gonna be playing Reload cash cups, and there isn't too many of them, so it just isn't worth it for pros. So this is the space on the market where unknown players can really make a name for themselves and honestly get their first earnings, but you have to be really good and on point and get getting a perfect match history. Well, that's it for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and also check this video out on the screen. Peace out.